Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely, lovely Action Tuesday? Well, I hope. Of course, we got to get ourselves some KCD in here. The kingdom that is the cometh from the do the deliverance and I think I don't know. I don't know what the name of this has to do with anything. Maybe it's revealed at some point in this. Maybe Jesus himself shows up and like, hello, heavy hands, Henry. I will guide you on to the way of the heavy hands, and me and Jesus are gonna go back to back and fight the Romans or something. I don't know. It'd be pretty sweet to see, but I'm sure almost everyone would be offended in one way or another if it was done the way I was thinking you would do it. It'd be kind of like a GTA take on Smite, where you're playing like Jesus' best friend, and then you make the character, right? But you know what we're gonna have to do, because
Charles the Fourth
is still dead. Woo! But yeah, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna figure out what we do now that we own a house. We're going to have to figure out what we're doing next. I guess last time on the Kingdom Come Deliverance, hopefully it looks okay. We figured out Jesus Christ already in the model. He's with everyone. That's why they say God be with thee. I mean, technically, kinda, yeah. Actually, kinda. But last time on the Kingdom Come Deliverance, we did the other half of the sheep and wolf's clothing / hare hunt thing, and found out that if we do the easier side of the quest, where you just go talk to everybody, you can actually bypass killing the innocent town guards and just go right into the wife kidnapping, which no one cares that you kidnapped a woman because it's a woman, of course, duh. And yeah, we own a home now. Now this isn't our home. This is an inn I'm visiting, but the premise is the same. We just needed a place to sleep for the evening. Yeah, welcome, Ika. How you doing? Hopefully you're well. How goes it? Okay. Today was incredibly humid due to all the rain we got last night, but outside of that, it was fine. Floppity Penguin, welcome. How you doing? Burger, how could you kidnap a woman and force her to work at a burger corp? I mean, what else would you do with her? She's not going to be useful, in the boardroom. Women aren't going there. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I didn't kidnap her to make her work on burgers. I mean, I kidnapped her to blackmail her husband into giving up his job and confessing to his crimes. So, I mean, what can you do? Oh wait, Zane we have a question for you? Oh yes. God, what was it, Ika? I remember we talked about this. I completely spaced it. Oh, why do you like Tormented Souls, the horror module? That's what it was. I'm playing it right now on Immersive Saturdays, and I personally, unfortunately, am not having a ton of fun with it. And I was told that you did have a ton of fun with it, and I want to know what you appreciate about it. Please. It's like old school Resi. So you just like the nostalgic feel of the whole module, then? Just in a general sense. That's how you feel about it? And this isn't a judgment thing. I'm actually curious. Oh. Let's see. My songs have stomped quite well. Okay, that's good to hear, Ika. Jesus Christ. Okay, already in the module, he's with you. Yeah, we know about that one. So, yeah. So if it's just, I do think it's pretty scary, and it's a tough module in my opinion. I will agree to that. The combat is pretty unforgiving. That is definitely one of the things we've run into quite a bit. Your character is very stiff in regards to movement and combat options. I will agree. The voice work is very amateurish, and the story is forgettable. We agree on those points. I do think it's pretty scary. I think the tone is very scary. Like, they're very much trying to set up a tone. I think it's just a little inconsistent for my taste. It feels like, it feels more like a haunted house, where just spooky things happen, which is some people's thing, and that's fine. But it doesn't feel completely coherent like I would like it to. Because they haven't really explained where all the supernatural stuff that keeps happening comes from. like random stuff just moving around acting like it's haunted, but there's no ghosts. It's all weird monsters, you know? I don't know. I agree it's inconsistent. It seems unsure if it wants to be supernatural or sci-fi. Yes, exactly. Like, it's trying to walk this line of, like, what did I call it? Like, steampunk horror, but with ghosts, even though that there's no reason for there to be ghosts. Yeah, I agree. So it sounds like you just like the nostalgia of the way it handles and, like... Great. Or no, we didn't even crash. It's just asking me if I want to update. Thanks. I'll update later. Why? No, stop it. Stop it. Alright, so it sounds like we have the same concerns about the module then. We just have a difference of opinion about how the actual play works. Windows? No. No, this one was GOG trying to update. Windows got us, what, like 2 weeks ago? I think despite the horror being inconsistent, it does a good job being very scary, and I appreciate that. That's fair. That's completely fair. I think it is... it is scary in the way, like, the actual atmosphere is well done for being spooky. Even if it is a little inconsistent on why it's spooky. But no, I agree with... I think I agree with how you feel about it. The difference is you appreciate its throwback mechanics and design. I don't particularly appreciate them, so I think that's the difference of opinion. If you want a truly unnerving module, I recommend Haunting Ground. If you want something that was too much for even me, do Fear and Hunger. Ah, yes. The legendary Fear and Hunger. I have heard of the Fear and Hunger. I think I've talked about it a little bit. It's something I know of, but that's about all I know of it, is that it exists. And it's very, like, racy and risque. I've heard of Haunting Ground, but I don't remember... Is that the one where you play as the like, 12-year-old girl with the dog? Or is that Risk of Rose? I don't remember now. Wow, look at... Those, shadows are having a time over there, eh? She's an adult woman with a dog. Okay, okay. So I think I'm vaguely aware of this one. And I think I do know what you're talking about in regards to... I've heard it's supposed to be pretty rough stuff. Yes. I beat that on stream. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to get that added to the list then. At least Haunting Ground. I don't know about Fear and Hunger. Since my understanding is like that one gets a little like adulty in a way that might not be YouTube friendly or something. But overall, I'd be willing to probably play Haunting Ground. If I remember correctly, what I've seen of it, it's like a much more adult version of, I think it's Alyssa I played. Like, Alyssa was incredibly unnerving because there's all this weird stuff going on, but it's kind of undermined by the light graphics and stuff, and the weird sort of kitschiness and like kind of weirdness of it. Kind of undermines the like fear. But Haunting Ground would be kind of the other side of it. Like, all of that stuff is 100% aimed at being as scary as possible. Beware the incredibly intelligent AI, but has a smaller theme of SA, abuse of the mentally ill, and animal cruelty. Oh, okay. I mean, if it's only like a mild mention of the SA stuff, that should probably be okay. I mean, you know, mistreatment of the mentally ill is definitely a thing that is a common theme of any horror module. Animal cruelty, also a thing, you know, pretty common with horror modules. I know Zainbad is too lazy to put it on the recommendation panels himself, so I'll do it. Okay, thank you, Wicca. It's not mild, it's explicit, but you don't see it, it's off-screen. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. If it's, as long as it's not actually showing it, and it's just more of, it happened, and now we have to deal with the consequences of it, I'm fine with that. I mean, we had the same kind of problem with mouthwashing, right? Mouthwashing had some very heavy implications of SA stuff going on, and without actually showing it. So I'm okay with that. I just don't want to be showing it on stream, obviously. I've already put some booba up on the YouTubes and not gotten caught for it, so I don't want to push my luck too much. I mean, we had that one scene in this module where, you know, there's some full-on nudity and, like, implication of insertion almost on screen. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't I don't want to risk upsetting the YouTube bots and having them come to my home and execute me in the night or something. Horse is always noon, which I don't forgive him for. I mean, that's how horses live, though, right? At best, they're like Hoddle here, who has a beautiful robe, right? They're not known for their snappy attire most of the time. What are we actually doing today? Do I have stuff to sell? Hoddle, are you carrying stuff? We really have a lot of arrows, and that's kind of it. A lot of arrows. Oh, I have some goblets. We have a goblet we could, like, sell. He thinks he can neigh and say, Mr. Zane, I'm just a horse, but no, unacceptable. Okay, you need to get him. Okay, we have to play by the Yogi Bear rules. He has to have like a minimum of 2 pieces of human clothing on him at any time. I think those were the rules established in that like one short that was done by the guy who did like Ren and Stimpy. Where the rules are that if you're walking around and interacting with human world, you have to have a minimum of 2 pieces of human clothing on in one way or another. Just to demonstrate that you are in fact participating in the clothed option. So he has to have like a hat or a tie, some sort of like sash or a shirt, like maybe some really wacky socks. But he has to have a sock for each foot or each hoof, not just 2, because he's got to have one for every leg. So he'd have to have 4 socks on, and that would count as one of his items, not all 4. So he'd have to have 4 socks, and then he'd have to have like, I don't know, like a very nice brooch on or something. Hoddle is fully covered. Well, yeah, like I said, he's wearing a very tasteful robe. You make it difficult because I'd choose a hat and a tie, but he'd still then be naked. Look, I'm trying to work with you here. If you can't get him fully dressed, at least try to convince him, you know, to start putting on a little bit of clothing one day at a time. What about like a vest? How about a vest? What did you say? A hat and a tie? Yeah, what about a vest and a tie? And then you just get him a vest that's like extra long. IRL, there are horse jacket things. Oh, okay. I mean, that would work. That's what I'm saying. We get him a nice horse vest, and we just have it extra long, and it looks like a dress from the 70s because it's so long, but it goes down far enough to cover any bits that need to be covered up. You know what I mean? Well, kind of. I mean, horse bits are notoriously large, but we would be attempting it, and that's the best we could do. All right. Let me see what we're doing here. Okay, we don't really have any standing important side quests, right? Animal hides, boar meat. Don't forget that. Oh, we can go turn this in, I guess. We can go turn that in. We can always use some money and get this stuff out of our inventory. IRL, there are horse. Don't flatter horse. He's a Shetland pony. Well, that's fair. I mean, I don't know what the rules are for Shetland ponies. They're kind of their own weird monster, right? All right, where are you at? Oh, you're all the way up here in Talmberg. All right, we're taking bets on whether or not I get mugged on the way to Talmberg. I'm gonna give probably 10 to 1 odds. A bet of $10 gets you $1. Place your bets. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we made it and we didn't get mugged, everybody. It's a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle in summer, because it's not even July. But Floppy Penguin, how have you been lately? How are you doing? Ika, what are you up to also, by the way? Huddle wait here. We might have to make a fast getaway. I might suddenly be urged to steal. Wait, where are we? No, wait. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's just walking the streets? Oh, the fight pit's right over there. That's why.
I'm glad to see you.
What am I up to? Yeah, what are you doing? What are we, are you home? Are you still at work? Gonna eat some Brahms? Nice.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Here it is.
Good work. Well done.
If I'm ever in Kansas...
It's not over yet. I've heard of some trouble along the Rovna Road. There's bound to be another encampment there. Most likely in an abandoned mine in the woods.
All right, I'll take a look around.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over there and start punching people. We'll teach them a lesson. We'll teach them a dang darn lesson. Here's some trophies.
Some trophies.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum.
$105.
I'll be with
Nice. Okay, does that clear out all of my inventory items, or... No, I still have this other Kuman Leader's mask. I don't know what to do with this one. Equipment. The key to an equipment trunk in the Perkstein Armory. What? What? Okay, apparently I stole an important key at some point. Oh, you never read Ulrich's documents. I didn't read his documents, you're right. Brahms is good value. Combo with a shake instead of soda and a small frozen yogurt for 10 bucks. That actually is a screaming deal. Wait, are there sheep here? Yeah, there's sheep, chickens, deer, pigs, cows. Yeah, dancing sheep. No, it's 100%. It's like, what was the other? It was like those rolling sheep from Elden Ring. Like, you know, you just don't expect it. Alright. Well, at least got that turned in. It's something. I'll get over here. Yeah, but there are definitely sheep in this module. Okay, let's see. So wait, where's the next one? It's not that far away. Maybe we just go punch some people? Maybe we just go punch some people.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is probably the last one in this set, because I think this is the third or fourth one. And then I feel like they're going to send us to one other place to deal with, like, the most challenging bandit camps. And that'll probably be another, like, 3 or 4 with a weird boss fight or something. It's not that far over here. I really, really wish I could figure out what's going on with the archery, by the way. Because I keep shooting people with arrows, and they keep not dying from it, and it's really confusing. Or watching arrows literally bounce off of people's faces, like, what? It's not how faces work. Wait, where is this bandit camp?
Yeah.
I thought it was very close to town. I misunderstood the map. But yeah, Floppy Penguin, I thought you played this. Didn't you do a, like a... Did you do a stick-only run? You did some kind of challenge run of this, right? You should know about the sheep. If anything, you would know more about them than I would. I did, in fact, complete this stick-only. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I mean, we're doing a lot of fist fighting. Not only fist fighting, but a lot of fist fighting. I don't know if only fist fighting is a viable option, given the weird way that combat works in this. But I could be wrong. I forced Sane too. That's what I thought. Oh, thank you, Ika. Turns out fisting is a word that the mods didn't like. Thanks, mod bots. Fisting is always is viable? Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, because they can't parry fists in this, fisting is, in fact, an option for fighting everybody. The only thing that sucks about that is that there's no, like, special techniques for fist fighting. Like, you can't learn any combos or anything, and it doesn't seem like there's a way to enhance the damage other than just raw strength improvements. Ask Ika, he loves to punch grandmas? How much grandma violence are you perpetrating there, Ika? Only when they wrong me. Well, I mean, you know, everyone's got to pay, right? Everyone's got to pay. Alright, where are these bandits? I'm in the middle of bandit country. Ika says, when people see him commit a crime, that's enough to feel wrong. It's the implication of the fact they're going to potentially squeal on him. He feels wronged by it. People should be willing to keep his secrets, gosh darn it. Okay. We have discovered... What? Uh-oh. Here they come. Here they come, everybody. 4 big burly men are coming right at me. Oh, and a dog. Oh, man, not the dog. The dogs suck because you can't... You have to kill the dogs. They won't surrender. Well, Mr. Burger, I must go to the new bendy I got sent it. Oh, yeah, the new, the Lone Wolf or whatever, where you play as the wolf guy from... Oh, we got the dog in the face. I shot a dog in the face with an arrow. Ugh. Run. Oh, wait, did I get him? Okay, there we go. Dog lard. Interesting. Ow. We have fun.
What's the dog doing?
Getting shot in the face and trying to bite me. Oh! Oh, we didn't kill him. It didn't kill him. That's 2. That's 3. Is he down? Oh, he's surrendering, though. Oh, he's down. That's a silly goober. That's a silly goober if I've ever seen one. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Floppy Penguin. Have a good stream.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Basically, yeah. Basically, yes. Alright, so that actually worked out okay. It took, what, 4 headshots to kill that guy? I mean, I wasn't fully drawn on the bow, but I feel like I was drawn enough that it should have probably killed him with one of the headshots. And Percy forgot to feed your Henry. That's okay, we just acquired some food, I think. Only dried fruit, but still that's food, right? Mmm, delicious. I don't want to eat the raw dog meat or drink the raw dog lard. So, we only have a little bit of food. Let's go acquire more food, shall we? Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Kumans. Oh, did I get him? Oh, I think I hit his shield. I think I hit his shield. I don't know what happened on that guy. Ow. Okay, that looked like that should have hit that guy. Ow. How did you... What? Oh, I head crackered him with the bow. Oh, they double head crackered him. Okay, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. What? It said head cracker, like I hit him and knocked him out. That guy's down. Oh, but he's down too. Dang. This bow's deadly when I actually full draw it. Can I take this out of your body? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, great. There's the power of good bowmanship. Oh yeah, there's the better hunting arrow. Huh? Oh, you aren't dead. I need to take all of this real quick, and then I need to transfer a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I can't transfer in the middle of combat? Oh, you got me. You got me, Module. You hurt me real bad, Module. You hurt me real bad, Module. Module, you hurt me real bad. Okay, these Kuman pants aren't worth anything. Shoes can go. Padded coif's not worth much. Kuman riding boots, other boots. Beige Kuman tunic isn't worth much. That's our active helmet. We need to keep that. Broken. Not worth anything. Also not worth anything. Just give me a second. I'm going through my inventory. Oh, these harnesses aren't worth anything. There we go. 787, welcome. Sewing and here now, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'm fighting Kumans with a bow. Oh, you're not down. You're not down. Okay, I don't know if that other guy's gonna get up or not. But if he does, I don't want him to have a weapon. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. I'm in the middle of something. Oh, I hit him in the head. Oh, that one went somewhere through his physical body. Oh, staggered him. Oh, I think I shot him over his head. Oh, that one just missed. That one's on me. That one's on me, everybody. Ah, stop it. Get away from me. Okay, just sprint away for a second. Riding breeches are worth jack? Yeah, they're not worth anything. Come on. I was having no problem hitting you a second ago. Oh, we got him. Kill the camp leader. Oh, that's why. That's why you were so tough. You were the camp leader. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense now. Okay. That makes so much more sense. He's the camp leader, everybody. He's the camp leader. I don't know. I kind of dig the, like, running around doing archery and, like, fist fighting. It's sort of the closest equivalent to, like, running around with a gun. Until, you know, the second one we get guns. Did we ever pick up the increased sprint speed? No, I don't think we did. Okay, that's all this stuff that's, like, valueless. Oh, wait, the shields? I don't know. How expensive are these shields? Are they worth anything? Okay. Great. Let's see. What's arrows? We only have a torch, so we didn't really pick up much in the way of torches. Oh, this saber's not worth anything. Okay, we can probably drop that. Okay, these are worth a bit of money. Okay, no, this is fine. Okay, and we can transfer this stuff over to Hodl now, right? Yes, great. Great. We can just go sell all this stuff and turn it all in, and it'll be great. Not quite underweight yet. There we go. Shield's usually not metal. Yeah, okay. So the metal ones are the good stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to check the camp and see if there's a treasure chest. Yeah, I wish I was slightly better at long ranging, because I feel like the stealth of sneaking up on a place and then like shooting one of them in the face and the other ones freak out, they don't know where it came from. Then you hit another one and then now they like come after you and then you hit a third one on the run. That's cool looking. Oh, this is a big cave. Oh, there's a guy in here. What? Who are you? I can pick his pocket? Why is that the case? Do you have stuff on you? You don't even have anything on you. What? Who? I also can't seem to... Yeah, I can't, like... He's alive. Must have been one of the guys you hurt. I guess so, yeah. They have a tendency to panic. And then they go lay down in their beds if I'm not immediately in the area. So a lot of time if we knock someone out and I leave, they'll just run and go take a nap. Lockpicks, necklace, silver, okay. 106 bucks. I can also sleep here. Where is this? Oh, okay, there is a crack in the ground. Okay. Spread the hell of Henry's in Hungary? Yeah, basically. Okay, so we got this treasure chest. Oh, here's the other one. Oh, that one's empty. Okay, well. Apples! Alright. We'll leave the one alive to tell the tale of the heavy hands Henry. Also, I always love when they have caves like this and they have the cracks revealing the light. But then if I were to go up to where that light's coming through, there's not actually a crack in the ground. Unless this module is the first one ever to do it, 99.9% of the time, anytime they show some sort of light coming in from above, it's never actually there. Like, there's no actual crack, you know? We can check. Yeah, I think Fallout is some of the worst examples. Or, not Fallout, Oblivion. Oblivion had some of the worst examples of that. Oh, mark it on the map. Can I do that? Wait. Okay, hold on. Brrr. Super run in super fast. Okay. So, we're right here underneath it. It'd basically be like right here. Okay. Oh! But yeah, Oblivion and Skyrim both have that problem. Like, it'll be nighttime and then sunlight's still coming in. And we've talked about that with stuff like Alan Wake. Alan Wake being probably one of the worst examples of it. Let's see. Oh my god, actually, they actually do have one. Look at that. They actually do have one. It's really janky looking. And there's like leaves floating on top of it, but they actually do have an opening. Oh, look at, good for them. Good for them in calling out authentic cave technology. Yeah, probably because different designers for cave versus open world plays. Oh, yeah. Plus, there's a lot of stuff, at least I noticed in Oblivion, and I assume the same thing probably happened in Skyrim, where... Also, if you look inside of this hole, can you actually see... Oh, you can actually see one treasure chest down there. Okay, great. No, that's actual proper geology on how light and stuff should work based on what the inside of that cave looks like. Good for them. That's a point to Gryffindor in the form of, like, good work. But yeah, the other issue is that a lot of the time, I think for the gaps we would see inside of caves, if they actually went outside like they should, they would act as a giant, like, cheat port to come in and just, like, bow snipe a bunch of enemies inside of the cave. And it would really undermine, like, the AI. Because the cave, the inside of the cave and the outside of the cave count as, like, two fully different loaded zones, right? So if they were together somehow, you could just, like, keep sniping all the enemies inside and they would never be able to come and get you. This module definitely has an advantage because it doesn't have distinct loading zones. Yes. That is one definite advantage for the, like, cave continuity sort of thing. Alright, great. But that worked out perfect. Unfortunately, Ravnavarava has nothing in it I need. It is unfortunately a very sad town. It hasn't recovered yet from the previous raid, and Skalitz is still manned by one lone knight who can absolutely kick my butt. I still find it insane that even in the modern Bethesda-developed modules, they still have to have loading zones for absolutely everything. It's a little weird at this point. My understanding, though, of how their, like, central organizational system works is that it's sort of very floaty. There's no centralized, like, main lead, which is insane. And I think that's part of the problem, is they literally compartmentalize everything and then just connect them all with loading zones. Because, I mean, Starfield had that same problem, right? Like, there were so many loading screens in Starfield for the littlest thing. And that was, like, very modern, right? That's, like, what, 3 years old or something at this point? It's hyper modern, and they still have all these loading screens everywhere, which is just absurd. I think if I remember right, I heard that the last major update for Starfield is like coming out soon, or like the last one that they've talked about being like an actual official final update is coming out soon or something like that. Which, okay, that's I'm surprised they got as many updates as they did.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Wow, I'm actually pretty dirty looking. I'm surprised it's being so polite. Usually at this point, they're just like, ooh, 7.9K, I'll take that. Meanwhile, in KCD2, you have like an entire city 10 times the size of Whiterun, and the only loading zone is when you enter the county it's in, not the actual city. Yeah, right? It's not like you can argue that the buildings in Skyrim or something are way better than the ones here. They're basically the same on the inside. Yeah, it's very silly. I mean, the only argument you can make is that Skyrim is much older, obviously, at this point. But, like we said with Starfield, they had the exact same problem. Like, I feel bad for the people who worked on Starfield that were not in, like, management. I feel so bad for those people. Because they worked. They put stuff in there. They did the work. I don't want to sell that. That stuff deserves to be seen. And unfortunately, the way they did things, it's just no one cares. It's so sad. Maybe someday, maybe it'll find a second fan base. And at some point, some modder will come in and really try to fix it or something. I don't really care about this stuff, so I'm willing to sell it at, like, next to nothing. Hopefully. Ooh, we got a small armorer's kit. Ooh, and a tailor's kit. Nice. Okay, check the basket.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, sir.
I mean, I am a knight. It just feels so outdated when you have so many loading zones these days. It does.
Since it's you.
That's still too much.
I mean, even look at something like the original Destiny. The original Destiny had some very large places and with a lot of interior locations to go into, with lots of enemies and constant real-time combat.
Oh, that's a decent price.
And it didn't have nearly as many loading zones. The biggest issue with Destiny, though, obviously, was a lot of other stuff, but I think for me the biggest issue with Destiny was it kind of lost its mind eventually. But I mean, I finished Destiny. I played all the way to the end of the main story with all the DLCs and stuff. It wasn't until Destiny 2 that I dropped off when they did the moon fiasco. Marg. Okay. Let me see. Can I actually use this? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, we'll use that now, and then we have a small armorer's kit. Just get this stuff used up. I don't have any other armorer's kits? I don't? Fudge. The blacksmith's kits don't really do me that much good, since I don't use weapons very often. Never really paid much attention to Destiny, so don't know what happened with the module. I forget what was it made by the Halo devs? Yes, it was like the big thing that the Halo devs made after they got out of their contract to make Halo. I think after Halo 3, it became the big thing they were working on. The first Destiny was pretty good. It had its issues for sure, but it was pretty good. Destiny 2 is really, though, when it started to come apart. Basically, after the first Destiny kind of wrapped up its story, Oh yeah, I've been hearing their studio keeps getting worse and worse, unfortunately. Yes.
What's going
They've had a
on?
lot
Hey.
of big controversies. Also, Headless
Lost
Henry,
something here?
we're gonna call him Extra Long Neck Henry. How about that? Alright, so there's Talmberg. There is a red something. And then next to a dead deer is the stuff across from a pond. Okay, luckily we're not that far from Talmberg. Okay, so Talmberg. Okay, so there's the red. Oof. So it's over here next to a deer? Like, maybe next to this? It's gonna be in this zone, it feels like. There's the deer on the map. Yeah, that's, I mean, it can't, there's no way that's the actual deer, though, right? Because that's way too far north. Like, here's the red hut. Like, the red of the hut on the painting. And then there's no way it's way up here. Who knows? I guess that's fair. I guess we'll find out when we get back over to Talmberg. You got a problem, my man? You're an archery master, huh? Well, how are you with hands?
Right. What's the matter with you?
I'm violent. That's the problem with me.
Onions, radishes, everything you need for a proper soup.
This map's gonna be way off scale. That's true. We have seen that. They're vague concepts. They're not to scale. They're drawn by people who don't know what math is or how to read. It makes sense that they don't know how to scale in a map. They're vague concepts, right? But yeah, the Destiny studio is a sad tale. Yeah, Destiny 1 was fine for the most part. It had its controversies and stuff. Then Destiny 2 is really where the modules started coming apart. It started out okay. The biggest issue was that after they wrapped up the story for Destiny 1, they got bought out by another company. I don't remember which company it was. But that company basically wanted them, and since they had bought them, forced them to make a sequel. As opposed to what was the initial plan of, like, sort of an ongoing series of DLCs to expand the story. And that sequel had a bunch of stuff that the Destiny team didn't want in it. Like, added planets and all this, like, weird side story stuff that they didn't want. But the people who bought them did want in there. So after a couple of DLC expansion after Destiny 2 came out, they bought their like company back, and then they dropped what I call the Moon Fiasco DLC, which was I think like the third or fourth main one. Classic private equity sort of shenanigans. Yeah, 100%. They dropped the Moon Fiasco DLC, which is the thing that got me to stop playing. Where they brought back the moon, like Earth's moon, which was a playable location in the first one, but it hadn't been included in the second one up to this point. When they dropped that moon and re-added that moon map, they removed, I think, 2 different other locations and made them non-playable anymore. So if you had quests you were doing there, or you were interested in the storyline that took place in those locations, they were just gone. And they wrote it into the story that it was just absorbed by the evil darkness that was the, like, antagonist. But in reality, the reason they got rid of it, because they never meant to make it in the first place, and it had nothing to do with anything they wanted. Wait, are you a poacher? Wait, who are you? Can I talk to you?
Get out of here! This is no place for the likes of you.
You are literally... Isn't my house right over here? My house is, like, right near here, my man. Isn't... Yeah, my house is right over there, my man. Oops, the antagonist killed off your favorite area. Yeah, basically. Dude is poaching in someone's backyard. Yeah, exactly. I need to talk to you.
Be off, I say.
Do I just punt? Like, what do we do? What do I do with this idiot?
Be gone from here.
Punch? Okay, we're taking him out.
Way off!
Oh my god. We're just giving him the combo. Alright. Well. Loot? Oh, this is just meat and stuff. Don't even have to try to unlock that. Lucky point.
Wombo combo!
Yeah, wombo comboed all day. Wow, that is some expensive stuff. Alright. Grabbing the body. Okay, we gotta take you to jail now. Now, legally, this is an assault. My job is to stop poachers in the King's Field. And, well, this is the King's Field, and this guy's a poacher. Literally my job. I'm doing it. I'm a good member of society. Heavy Hands Henry, the honorable, honorable serf, or something. But yeah, with regards to Destiny 2, there's literally like steps up to where this guy is outside of this guy's house. Yeah, they added the moon back in. They deleted 2 of the playable locations. They added, I think, 2 new multiplayer maps and removed 3. So you actually, like, everyone lost, like, one of the multiplayer maps that took place.
Halt! Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
What?
Who are you carrying there? Is that a corpse? Now you're in deep shit, my friend. It's jail for you, and I hope you rot there.
What? Huh? Unfortunately, it's illegal to carry people in medieval Bohemia, I guess? What?
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am? You better watch your step, or I'll make things so hot for you, you'll be lucky to get a job slopping out piss pots.
Aye, right. I've gone all weak at the knees.
Oh, are we just fist fighting? Am I not literally doing my job? I'm literally doing my job.
Goddamn! Now. Yeah, but.
I'll just silly with things like these things. Like with torches too? Oh, okay. I guess. Okay, well. Taking this from you. You have a lot of weapons on you, my man. Wait, why does this guy got so much stuff on him? Look at how many weapons he's got on him. And why does he have all these shields? What? This dude's loaded up with stuff. Go ahead, go home and put away your stolen goods and then either agree with the imprisonment or just leave town for a minute. Dude's booking it. I don't have any stolen stuff, though, do I? Like, none of my stuff is stolen. I actually have not... I'm not stolen anything. I don't know where he got all that stuff. The dude had, like, a small arsenal of gear on him. He must have been involved in, like, a bandit fight at some point and then looted all the dead bandits? I don't know. That was really weird. Hey, dog.
It came from over here. Looking for someone?
The guy was carrying the unconscious guy? Yeah, but he said he was dead. I didn't kill him. He was only unconscious. And he was a poacher. And I'm the guy in charge of stopping poachers. See, this is my problem with this module. Is stuff like this. Like, they literally, like, yeah, your job is to do this thing. Like, okay, sweet, I'll do that thing. And it's like, why are you doing that thing? That's your job. Well, what? Alright, I have... Like, even these books are considered stolen. Oh, I never found my treasure, did I? I never found my treasure, team. Fashionable slippers. I think I have fashionable slippers. I think I have fashionable slippers. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's like... Why bother giving me a job in a house if you can't actually program those things to be done into the module? That's very silly. I only need like 2 of these. Wait. Oh, okay, yes. These are the things... Oh, I have 2 of these? No. I should basically never have 2 of anything except... arrows. Like, why do I have 2 of these? And why do they do different amounts of damage? Like, here's... Oh, that's a heavy warhammer and a regular... Wait. No, it's a heavy warhammer and a heavy warhammer. Why do I have... Why are they... Okay. Whatever you say, module. Whatever you say. Don't question it, everybody. Don't question it. Don't question it. It's just the way it is. This is just how these things happen sometimes. It's fine. Oh, maybe I don't have fancy slippers. Do I not have fancy slippers? Hold on. Do I have fashionable slippers? I don't have fashionable slippers. Well, dang. Do I have a huntsman's hat? I don't. We should probably keep that then also. I'll keep the huntsman's hat. Crazy how much flack Cracker Barrel has gotten over the logo change. Do you think these executives would get by this point how much people have gotten tired of these uninspired minimalist designs? Yeah. I think the change and what it looks like now is dumb, but I also don't understand why everyone is freaking out about it. Is it like an AI thing? Because it very much looks like it's made by AI. If it's not, I guess I apologize to the artist, but unfortunately, person, your stuff looks very AI inspired. Recipe for lullaby potion, which I think we already know. Nighthawk potion? Just move the night like a cat or a bird that flies in the dark. Let him brew this potion and drink it in the evening, and he will see how night becomes clear and more like dusk. Be wary of the light, however, for your eyes will be accustomed to the dark, and light will hurt them. Oh my god, there's a night vision potion? What? Oh, we're reading that right now. We're reading that right now. I didn't know there was a night vision potion. Did I miss that one? Ika, did you put out a memo about the night vision potions? Yes, you discovered a new recipe, Nighthawk. Caw-caw. Get up. I think it's just the straw breaking the camel's back. Everyone's tired of these designs that look like a middle schooler came up with it in a PowerPoint. Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't really get why why these companies are going to them either. Is it just a cost-cutting thing? Like they're much easier to like produce because they don't have as much like involved, or what? I don't get it. And it's not like the old one was like offensive or something. It was just a guy sitting in a chair next to the symbol or the next to the name. I think so. Wow. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. The groom and the apprentice, you see. Groom, groom, groom. Apprentice, apprentice, apprentice. Alright. Well, I guess let's get a save. Oh, look, I'm wanted. I'm back to being wanted. Wanted! Dead or alive. Okay. Let's get a save. I think I've gone to jail one other time. Oh, I think it's when that guy accused me of trying to pick his pocket. When in reality, I was just trying to buy stuff from him. Yes. Hi. Alright. Let's go see if I can find... Okay. Just gonna go around you this way. Okay. But yeah, let's go see if we can find this treasure. And then, yeah. So, and then, okay, back to the Destiny thing. Sorry, I'm on a little bit of a rant about this because I feel like I'm kind of crazy, but I don't know. But they dropped the Moon Incident DLC thing that deleted more stuff than it added, which I find again very funny. Oh, I wonder if this is supposed to be the poacher's camp is the dead deer on the thing? Is it like right over here? Maybe that's referring to the poacher's camp as the marker? Maybe? Maybe not. There's a lot of bushes here which are notoriously not easy to walk through. Oh god. It's gonna eject myself from the bushes. Everybody wakes up with the guard staring at him. Yeah. I mean, Nado posted that photo one time, or that video that one time. Not exactly sure what I'm looking for. But yeah, they posted, so they dropped the Moon Incident DLC thing. That's when I checked out. When instead of doing new things, they returned to the old stuff because that's what they felt like doing. It's like, okay, I guess. And then I choose not to buy your DLC or participate in your art anymore because you're doing something I don't like. They then proceeded to make a series of interesting choices that I don't fully understand. They added some more DLC. The next one that came out was the first DLC to actually fully, supposedly, removing content is always a big no-no. Yeah. Supposedly was going to show the antagonist forces for the first time ever. Was like part of this Moon DLC thing, if I remember correctly, where one of their ships was going to crash land on, I think it was the moon, and then you could fight your way there and find the ship and interact with the enemy for the first time ever. You fight your way in and you see the crashed enemy ship at the bottom of like a cave on the moon, and the thing comes out and it's just like a direct one-to-one copy of yourself and starts talking to you like that. And you don't actually get to see what these things look like. And it was the biggest like setup lie thing of like all time. And that was the whole point of this DLC, was that you finally get to go and see one of the enemy ships up close for the first time ever. And they dropped the "it's just a copy of you" DLC, like, or effect. And it's just like, are you joking? And then they said just a series of swing and a misses after that. Oh, wait, is this? Oh no, this is the actual camp.
16 times the detail.
Yeah, exactly, Todd. Thank you. Exactly. I swear it was like west of the deer, right? It must be further west? It's really west. Did you go? How far west did you go? I don't know, most of the way. Not far enough. You got to go all the way west. And then they proceeded to continue to do a series of bizarre choices. The next thing that made me happy that I had given up when I did was they had weapons moonlighting, or weapons sunsetting. Sunsetting, that's what it was. Where to encourage people to look for and try new weapons. Sit. What they were going to do is they were going to have a rotation on your weapons, on like a seasonal rotational, where every couple of months they would rotate from one season to the next, and all the previous season's weapons, including like all of your high-end rare weapons and stuff, with the exception of the one-of-a-kind legendaries that were, like, named weapons, would basically fatigue out or, like, durability out and would lose so much of their capability as to be basically useless in the next season. And this was to, like, help rebalance the module and let them figure out a new way to do the weapon stuff. And to encourage people to, like, step out of their comfort zones of the normal same guns. And that way they can start removing some of the guns that was kind of burdening the system. The problem, of course, with this is a lot of those weapons are really, really hard to get. And you have to grind for hours and hours doing some of the hardest stuff in the module to get a hold of them. So when they told people, like, hey, we're going to start making those useless, a lot of people got pretty upset. But they stood by it. They stood by it. They're like, no, we're doing this. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. They stood by it, and they stood by it for, like, almost like a full, I think, like 8 months or something. And then finally, after 8 months of, like, we're doing this, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, they decided at the last minute, no, they're not going to doing it. They're not going to do that, because it turned out they claimed it had some kind of system limitation with their engine, could not handle the, like, thing they were trying to implement. And they ended up canceling after 8 months of just swearing up and down and left and right that they were going to retire these weapons and force in this, like, new weapons rotation system that they ended up saying, nope, mechanically we can't do it, so we're not going to do it. Sounds terrible? Yeah, it was really upsetting people. And then the next big debacle I remember hearing about, and this one's super petty. I actually find this one hilarious because it doesn't make any amount of sense. They released for, I think, the... so, they had done a bunch of early sort of, teaser trailer reveals, right? For the last DLC, like the big one, the Final Shape, I think it was called. And it had a very specific color scheme to all the reveals. Well, as they got closer to the time where they were supposed to put out an official trailer for the Final Shape, the final DLC to wrap up the full story of Destiny, including 1 and 2, they decided instead to drop another different DLC called, like, the Wild Color or something like that. And what this was a surprise. It turns out, even though you've been living in this apocalyptic, post-fall of humanity world, a pocket of humanity had survived on Venus or something, and had gone on living their happy-go-lucky lives with no ramifications from all the fallout. And their lives had just continued like nothing had gone wrong. And you're just now discovering this, like, some 800 years later. You show up, and you meet their form of police, which is large, buff guys. And I'm talking large, like, 8 foot to 9 foot tall buff blue guys, because, you know, weird sci-fi stuff, who sort of wore, like toga, well, not toga, like, Greek, like, tunic armor, but it was, like, future sci-fi stuff, and they rode around on giant flying surfboards. And one of the two of them that you meet has, like, a beach, like, California accent. And these are the two dudes you hang out with during this whole DLC, during the story parts of the quest. They introduced a fourth energy type. Should have been super buff guys riding horses. I mean, it might as well have been. It would have worked just as well as anything else. And they introduced a new form of energy, which is like a new one of their 4 elemental attacks, which is fine. It was busted. It didn't work very well for a couple of months. They had to fix it, of course. Then it came out. They released an actual, after, like, you know, a year or whatever this DLC being out, they released an actual trailer for the thing. So if it's across, maybe it's further north? It really feels like it should be in here based off what I saw. I kept that map, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's up closer to where the contributary comes into the river. And that's the road to Uzits? Uzits? Okay, yeah, so it's up there. Okay, so yeah, it would probably be closer to like up here then. Okay, maybe that's what it is. I'm not far north enough. Then they release a new like teaser trailer for their final DLC. Which map is this? This is Treasure Map Alchemy 2. Electric Alchemy Boo. Treasure Map 18, I think? I'm not the best with Greek symbols. I think it's 18 though. I don't think it. Well, they said it was next to a dead deer, but I don't know what that means. Oh wait, what was that? Oh nope, that's a plant. So then they release a trailer for the final DLC, the final shape. Now that they're releasing it, it has a completely different color scheme. People are like, wait, that's weird. Why does it have a completely different color scheme? Well, it turns out a lot of people feel the treasure was the poacher camp. Wait, what? It's in the poacher camp or it is the poacher camp? Is there a treasure in here or the chest in the... Oh, so this was the... Okay, sure. Why not? That's not even on the west side of the camp, though. That's on the east side of the camp. That's like completely backwards. You don't need a treasure map for something that's above ground. What are you doing? Well, it's a good thing I didn't sell those clothes. Turns out those were some kind of deal or secret ancient tech or something. That's incredibly silly. So they released the new trailer for the DLC, and it has a completely different color scheme than the teaser trailer image thing that they had shown before. So people start realizing, wait a second, that's weird. Why is the wild color the color of what used to be the Final Shape DLC? And people start putting together that, oh, a lot of these treasure maps are very silly. Yeah, clearly. Oh, apparently, wait, where is, oh, it's right here. Okay, we'll go over here and I guess drop this stuff off. What time is it? We still got about 15 minutes. People start putting together, based on stuff that they're finding inside of the, like, additional files. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
I have no idea what you're talking about, bud.
Hey, you! Halt!
Stop it. Stop it right there. I'm stopping. As you can see, I'm stopping right now. People start, like, looking into the files and stuff, and they realize that the wild color DLC, this kind of one that came out of nowhere that no one was really expecting, it appears that it was originally meant to be part of the final DLC. That these two the wild color and the final
Stop!
shape.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Yeah. That there was evidence that they were supposed to be together. That there wasn't supposed to be a weird other wild color DLC. And people started putting together that because of the very quick loss of players, they think what they tried to do was basically take what was supposed to be one DLC and split it into two separate DLCs so they could try to sell it twice to their, like, devoted fan base. The people who were still playing. Classic, yeah. And it also explains, like, why the story part of it was super short, and it basically had nothing to do with what was going on in the rest of the Destiny universe at all. The only thing it really did was introduce this fourth energy type, which, of course, would have been a really cool thing to introduce along with the final DLC, the one that was supposed to be, like, the wrap-up of the story. So, when they do the final trailer, and this is the petty thing that I thought was hilarious, and I still don't understand why they did it this way. In the final trailer, oh, a bot. In the final trailer, they do a long reveal of like this big ship coming to blow up the caretaker alien orb thing that's above Earth and all this stuff. And they show these like three people, three of the Guardians, the heroes of the module, what you're supposed to be playing as. They show them jumping onto their spaceships, flying up to fight the alien threat, and getting immediately just blown out of the sky. Just one laser beam comes out of the ship and hits all three of these like Guardian ships, and they all explode and die. The three characters who jumped into these ships to go fight the villain are the three original live-action Guardians from the original commercial that they used to sell Destiny 1. So they literally killed off the original mascots for Destiny in the DLC reveal trailer to like spit on their their like oldest fan base. Like, no one knew what the point of this was. It was just the weirdest, most petty, like, hey, we're blowing up our own fan base who's like criticizing us. It was the dumbest thing. And then, from what I understand, the DLC came out and it was super buggy, and like the only thing it did, from what I understood, was it added like evil Guardians for you to fight, which was supposed to be apparently actually pretty cool. And the final boss that you fought was apparently pretty cool. So the final Shape DLC was pretty good overall. And since I just like, yeah, no, every time I heard everything that happened when Destiny 2's team got itself back from like EA or whoever was owning it, it all just sounded like they were doing stuff to just spit on their own fan base. Just absolutely, like, the most devoted fans we're gonna give you garbage after garbage, and you're gonna buy it because you're devoted fans. And it's just like, why would you do this over and over again? And this sets up the thing you've probably heard about more recently, Ika, with the whole like bad stuff keeps happening to the team. Well, after they were officially done with Destiny 2, and they've been doing like little micro stories and stuff by probably like a B or C team who's been working on expanding the lore and stuff in Destiny 2. I haven't heard about how it is or whatever in a long, long time, so I'm assuming it's just like very simple holding pattern stuff. They have been working on a new module, which was and I heard that new marathon module where they stole some art from for their designs. It's worse than that, Ika. It's not just they stole some. So they started working on Marathon, which they were going to make into an extraction shooter, even though originally it was posted as like a first-person like shooter, like action thing with like some PvE stuff, I think is how it was kind of sort of pushed, but no one really knew what it was going to be. Then it came out officially as a extraction shooter, and everyone's like, okay, that's kind of interesting. It was using a pretty interesting looking art, like this sort of space punk kind of grittier art style, like kind of like something you would see for like a RoboCop, but if you put it, make it sci-fi. Like all of the space suits were very like torn up and like home repaired. It was very clear that you're playing as like rugged, underfunded, like living in a spaceship, rough and tumble kind of people, right? Then it came out that some of the art, which is probably what you're talking about, Ika, had references to a old Twitter account that had been followed by the head art director for the company. At first, first people thought there were certain little things here or there that had been one-to-one stolen from this Twitter artist and then turned into assets for Marathon. More digging was done, and it turned out that it wasn't a few individual art assets that were stolen. It turns out the whole art theme for Marathon was one-to-one stolen from this Twitter account from a bunch of art postings from, like, at the time it was 8 years ago, I guess now it would be like 10 years ago? To the point that if you went in and looked at some of the, like, art in the module for, like, beta testing and alpha testing, the image from the artist that he used for his, like, personal signature art was still in the module on items in the world. And some of the other stuff that had, like, one-to-one, like, alien language on it was still in the module, only lightly blurred out over the like, alien art to make it slightly less obvious. Yeah, I'd heard that, yeah. So it turned out that the full art scheme and look of the whole thing was basically stolen from someone by the head of the art development department from the Bungie team. And it turned into a absolute fiasco. On top of that, from what I understood, Marathon was already being sold as, like, not very good. And also sort of, like, behind in development. And kind of this already ugly duckling of a, like, we don't know what we're doing with it or who it's for sort of thing. And then this like, stolen art fiasco was, like, the last major thing I've heard about it. And I haven't heard a single thing about it since then of, like, maybe they hired the Twitter guy or they went in a completely different direction with it. I have no idea what's going on with Bungie at this point. Me neither. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Bungie's just, like, seriously, like, going out of business because they put all their money into this project that now is basically halfway sunk because all of the art assets and everything they developed for it is toast. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. Alright. Oh, hodl. Are you here? Okay, let's go hodl. Yeah, so the Bungie thing, I'm happy I got out when I did. That's what I guess I'm going to say. I'm happy I jumped ship when I had the chance. I heard that Marathon was originally a completely different module, so it also upset fans who wanted something more faithful to the original. Yeah, because the original one was, like, back on, like, NES or something, and it was like a side-scrolling action shooter thing. And again, that's why that whole... It sounded like originally it was supposed to be sort of a PvE shooter action looter thing. When it first was announced, that's what people were kind of thinking it was, and then eventually it turned into an extraction shooter for some reason. Which, yeah, again, upset some people quite a bit. Yeah, so it's just been this horrific debacle over there. And I feel bad for the people not in management who have been working on this thing for years now, you know, and showing up to do their 9-to-5s and probably getting put into some serious, like, hyper overtime. And then one day they find out that all the work they've done has just been undermined because one of the many, many bosses who, you know, on high is handing down work details actually stole a bunch of stuff. It's something. It is something. Oh yeah, I forgot. We haven't read this guy's book yet. Let's do that. Let's finish up with a book. Read the book. Safe conduct. According to the good gentleman Ulrich of Passau. Casserola C. Welcome. How you doing, friend? How you been? What are you up to? How's the summer treating you? Well, I hope. How's your all your animals doing? How's the schooling and stuff? I remembered Twitch existed. Well, that's good. I'm happy that the first thing that popped in your mind after Twitch was stopping by here. It's good to see you. Let's see. We, the aldermen of the great and glorious city of Passau, do hereby wish God's grace and mercy, and do offer goodwill to all and sundry. Princes, religious and secular, dukes and counts, margraves, barons, lords, and other nobles, chamberlains, ministers, counselors, knights, and squires, hetmen and captains, custom officials, treasurers, and officials, and the bailiff of cities, towns and villages, other settlements, and their elders and governors, and to all others who are subject and faithful to the Holy Roman Empire, and to all who, by the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, shall take into their hands this vessel, or this missile. Wow. We just finished up a whole rant about Seltyr was wandering in circles in the woods. Yeah. I don't know if you know anything about Destiny 2 or the Bungie team, but we were going on a whole rant about it. Esteemed, gracious, noble, and faithful friends, we hereby recommend to you, each and all, the holder of this parchment, the venerable knight Sir Ulrich, good gentleman and our loyal friend, who shall soon come to our kingdom of Bohemia as our envoy and emissary, and we ask you to receive him upon his arrival with the same goodwill and respect you gracefully afforded us, to treat him kindly and to suffer him to travel and to assist him in his journey, and to allow him safe conduct over all roads, ports, bridges, lands, fiefdoms, counties, provinces, cities, towns, castles, villages, and any other places in your kingdom of Bohemia, and by your good grace to see Sir Ulrich's safe and unmolested passage in his mission to uphold the honor and good name of our great city, set down in the city of Passau in the year of our Lord 1403. Oh my God, how big is this? Okay, this is the last 2 pages. Okay, jeez. I like how Ulrich says he's not a knight, but this document says otherwise. Yeah, he's being weird hyper fishy, and I don't understand why. Record of examination of the coin. On April 2nd, a test was conducted in Passau of a coin, which was a forgery of the Prague groschem recently discovered in the Passau House of Exchange. The test was conducted by the master Jonas Bergman, honorable counselor of the city of Passau, who was entrusted with this task by the city council, who, as a jeweler and goldsmith, has much experience in such matters. The test was supervised by the duties of city council Masris, Josram Falkenberg, Conrad called Honey-Tongued, and... What? Wait. The test was supervised by the deputies of the city council Moros, Josam Falkenberg, Conrad called Honey-Tongued, and Kuno Iser. Master Bergman surmised that the forgeries were very well fashioned and for a layman difficult to distinguish from genuine currency. It was also found that the counterfeit had been made by a new method, as yet unfamiliar to the Master Bergman. The core of the coin is stamped from copper sheets, and the same is plated with silver amalgam in an imitation of the genuine article. The master jeweler also noted that the design of the coin is sharply etched and of fine quality, indicating that the counterfeits had at their disposal a very well-crafted punch. What is the name with the thing? Conrad called Honey-Tongued? How is that his legal name anywhere at any time in this era? What? That's real weird to me. Oh, am I? Oh wait, I'm wanted in Talmberg. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind being wanted in Talmberg. It's okay. They'll forget about me eventually. Go and see the rest of the mill. Okay. We do have to go turn that in, but that's going to be hard considering it's in the castle full of guards who want to arrest me. Okay, we can probably go do this one then. Where are we at? You are oh my God, you're all the way down there. Let's go to the inn in the green and then we'll save there. How about that? Plus there's like a mission to do here. Foe? No, we're fleeing from that. Foe, we're fleeing from that one also. And I'm stuck, and I'm stuck, and I'm stuck on something. And we're still stuck on something. Stuck on something. I'm stuck. I don't know what this is simulating.
You're stuck! You're stuck! Please!
Oh, something's happening. He's just trying to run from the local law enforcement? Yeah, apparently he's doing a really bad job of it, though. What?
Come on, then.
What? Oh! What? Wow, there's a lot of you. Hold on. Excuse me. Let's just run through the river.
I'll slaughter you.
Bye. Nice try. You almost caught me. That was the day you almost caught Heavy Hands Henry for doing literally his job. Alright, anyway. Anyway, back to the inn in the glade. Can't fast travel because you're in combat. I am absolutely not in combat. There is no one around to combat me. There, now we're out of combat. Jeez. Oh, are you okay, who is this? Henry escapes again. Idiots. I'm confused. What's happening? They said there was a foe here. Who am I being foed? Who's foeing me? Is this just a pack of Kumans? I think I'm just being foed by a pack of Kumans. Oh, I'm being foed by a pack of Kumans. Oh, there's 2 dogs. The only thing worse than 1 dog is 2 dogs. Ah. Is that a guy? Why is there just a guy out here? Gosh darn it! Dogs, you're really upsetting me on this one. Okay, dog dead. Could you make up your mind that you cannot have possibly caught me? Okay, dog unconscious? Oh, that guy's dead already. What? Well, it wasn't a subtle strike. I very clearly...
No, bust some egg.
Oh, there is an archer. Oh, and another guy? Oh, head crackered. Oh, there's a whole... Yeah, there's 2 archers here. Okay. Well, I don't want them... Okay. Okay, that guy's dead. Sweet. I don't know what hit me there. Go down. Nope, stay down. Okay. Where'd that other archer go? Oh, there he is. There he is. Come here. Die. Go down. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, is that everybody? An arrow? Yeah, apparently there was an additional arrow. Apparently I'm still... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, am I somehow still in combat?
Did it, Patrick! We saved the city!
We did something, SpongeBob. I don't know what it was, but... Oh, hunting arrow. Thank you. I will take the hunting arrow. I don't know what we did, SpongeBob, but we did something. A lot of jerks attacked me, and then I killed all of them. Also, 2 dogs attacked me, and unfortunately I had to kill the 2 dogs. Because this module won't let me non-lethally deal with animals. Well, non-lethally permanently deal with animals. Okay, there's definitely more people here. Go put all this stuff away. Oh, I need the 1 dagger back, though. Hold on. Oh, dagger. Give me that back, just in case. Just in case I gotta do some stealthing. I wasn't planning on fighting two different bandit cats simultaneously. But who really is ready for that, you know? Good. Hodl was able to hold all that stuff. Pretty sure there was like a couple more bodies over here, right? I was really swinging that axe around. I'll take this. Ooh, metal shield, worth it. Another metal shield, worth it. And a Hungarian saber. I think you didn't drop anything when you died, right? Because I think one of these guys... Oh, wait, what's this? Rabbit, you don't need that. You don't need a Hungarian saber, Rabbit. There's no way you'd be able to wield it. It's too big for you. I could give you a Hungarian dagger. You could probably use that. Right? You think a rabbit could use a Hungarian dagger? Alright, so that was a series of very odd things that happened rapidly. Do you have a treasure chest? All it has is some clothes in it. Absolutely valueless clothes. Okay, well this is a really odd area. Alright, well I'm gonna eat your soup. I guess we're fine. Now I think over here... It looked like there was a couple of other guys just standing around. Was there like a separate second bandit camp right here? Well, I mean, moonshine. Yeah, we'll take that. Maybe those were additional guards for the first camp, and they didn't show up right away, I guess. Alright. Feel like I'm almost positively missing some bodies, but... it's fine. Let's get a celebratory wine, shall we? Let's get a celebratory wine. We gotta get our alcohol tolerances up. There's a non-zero chance at some point that we're gonna have to have a high alcohol tolerance to like succeed at a quest. So we gotta remember to keep drinking our alcohol, everybody. Okay, so we should be good to keep moving. We cannot fast travel from this location. I absolutely can. There we go. We'll take the less direct route. Halt. Only a 5% chance to run away. Wow, that's absurd. This is in fact an ambush, it said. Hi. Oh, you're like a fancy knightsman, eh? Whoa.
I'll slaughter you!
Ah, stop it. Oh my god, it's so hard to aim.
You're dead!
Also, there was another one, I think. Oh yeah, this guy. Wait, did he hit me with something? He was just standing there. Oh, got him in the neck. Oh, got that guy in the chest. Ever tried to aim the bow while on horseback? Yeah, it's not easy.
You'll get what for.
I hit him in the arm. Okay. What is happening? I'm suddenly out of stamina for no reason. Okay, great.
You'll get what for. I'll slaughter you!
Uh-huh. I don't know what just happened there.
Bring it on!
Nice. Oh, is that guy dead already? And I just got infinite comboed. Wow.
Take that!
Uh-huh. Take that, you say. Or don't parry that. Well, come on. Did you just, like, whiff?
Now.
Come on.
You call that combat? Fuck it.
Oh. Okay. That guy went down, I guess? This guy's back up? Okay. That was a little bit of an overcommitment, my man.
Tired of life, are you?
How did you get back up? Stop it. Stop getting back up. How you're in a hit animation. How are you parrying?
This won't take long. Bugger.
Or not? If they get up, we can just run.
Turns up willingly.
I mean, it gave me first, like, blood.
Bring it
Oh
on.
my god. He got up again? What is happening? Are these guys just invincible?
You'll get what.
It has to be bugged? Oh yeah, his health is back to, like, full. Okay, that guy's, like, definitely dead.
I'll send you.
So to run? Okay, I'm running. Ah. Oh, I think I parried his chase? What? How did he... Ow?
I'll find you.
Oh, there's Hoddle, okay.
Come here, lily liver.
I guess the first guy went down via head cracker, but the module didn't give you the notification for it. Dodged backwards? Never tried to aim. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but that one guy definitely went down to 0 hit points with an axe and then got back up again. I don't know what that was. That was really weird. Okay, so we're out of combat now. I should be able to heal, right? Okay, we don't need to bandage. I'll eat this apple. There. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. That was really weird. I've never seen this bug, but that's no surprise. You mean, what do you mean, Ika? You act like I have bugs, weird bugs that no one's ever seen before happen all the time on this channel. That's never happened before. You know. Okay, wait, where are you guys? Just go and save. Save. But Ika, I want to experiment with the weirdos. I mean, that one guy was definitely dead, right?
Save!
Okay, I'll go save. Jeez. That one, the one guy who didn't have a shield, he definitely died. We 100% saw his hit points go to 0 while I was hitting him multiple times with an axe. He was dead. I saw him go down and then get back up. Isn't there a song like that? Shield guy went down to 0 too. Oh, okay. Maybe they're magic. Maybe we actually found some magical enemies. We'll get a save, and then I want to go find out what just happened to me. I have the right. Nothing like a quick hour's nap to really clear up all those wounds I've got. And then I fall and break my legs running out of the inn. That's awesome. Alright, they were along this road, like right over here, right? Might have just been a head cracker prompt not showing, but since it kept happening, it had to be bugged. Ah, okay. I mean, do you occasionally just run into invincible bandits? Are there like legendary unkillable bandits? Okay, their camp was like right over here, right? Huddle, get off the trees. Is that it, or is that a rock? No, that's a tree that fell over. Like I said, I've never seen it happen before, but that's no surprise. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I think they're gone. Because I think I was coming up this road when I got ambushed. Am I just missing their camp? Maybe it despawned them? Because I definitely feel like this is where I was fighting them. Because I remember we hit the edge of the forest. Like right over here, because I feel like I remember seeing the building over here when I turn around to actually start fighting them. Probably? Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, I found it. I think. Well, I found something. I don't see anybody, though. We found an interesting site. I know the mod actually keeps track of NPCs walking to places. It's like the named characters and stuff, probably not for unnamed ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is about where their camp was. Well, I'm annoyed. Those guys had some really good gear on them. The one guy was in full knight's armor, and the other one seemed like they had like a good set other than maybe the helmet? Yeah, here's the road. And I think they came running out of this, like, bushes over here? These bushes, I believe. Probably wouldn't have gotten a chance to loot it anyway, and you were already bleeding out. Yeah, that's true. Since they were invincible and all that jazz. Mr. Rabbit, did you see what happened to the two weirdos? Mr. Rabbit. Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit, did you see what happened to those two weirdos? I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check the instant replay on that and see if there was something I missed. But I am almost positive I killed at least one of them once. And I'm very sure I killed the other one at least once also. How very odd. Because I'm almost positive I killed the guy with the shield first, but I could be wrong. He might have gotten head crackered or something. You killed them both at least once, and they both just stood back up fine. Yeah, because I know the guy with the shield, if I didn't kill him, he should have been really low on HP. And when he showed up again, he was at full health, which is obviously not supposed to be the case. And then, oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's a mushroom. I thought that was like something glinting in the sun. No, it's just a mushroom. And then I'm 100% sure I killed the guy with just a shield. Or with just a sword. I am sure the guy with the open face mask and the sword, I killed him. Because not only did I hit him past health, like, I hit him and he fell down. I hit him like 3 times on the ground with an axe. He was dead. And I think he got up again as I was fleeing on the horse, so. Yeah, so they must just be gone. Unfortunate. I did find their camp, but no one's here. You had to stick a stake through their heart to kill them permanently, apparently. I mean, that would be awesome. If it turns out I just fought 2 vampires that ambushed me, and I survived and ran off after killing both of them at least once in honest pitched combat, that's awesome. That's the stuff that, you know, the legendary Heavy Hands Henry absolutely does, is fight vampires. Who did you lose to? Literally 2 vampires? What? That's silly. There's no such thing as vampires. Here, look at this fang I have. That's the lore we'll go with, is yeah, he got ambushed by 2 vampires and he beat them, but they kept coming back because he didn't happen to have a stake on him, so he had to leave. Look, I beat them each once in honest combat and they would refuse to give up, so I left. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they're a bunch of cheating jerks. Aw, man, my Saxton Gabison is really messed up. Gosh darn it, Saxton Gabison. What's your problem, Saxton Gabison? Which kind of sounds like a guy. Alright, everybody. Well, we all saw it. I fought 2 vampires and defeated them both at least once. Gosh darn vampires messing up my Saxon Gabison. Exactly. I'm Heavy Hands Henry. I can't be dealing with no vampires messing up my Saxon Gabison. Gosh darn it. What do I look like I'm made out of? Tailoring kits? I got better stuff to do than spend a whole day dealing with my Saxon Gabison being destroyed by vampires. Ambushing me on the roads in the daytime. Stupid vampires. That's not how this works. You gotta wait till it's nighttime before you can ambush me, and then you gotta kind of ask me permission or something. My body is my own home, so if you want to enter it, you gotta ask permission first. It's exactly how that works. I live in my own body. It's a private domicile. You have to ask permission before you can come inside. There's a lot of implications in the things I just said. Take them as you will. You translate those however you need to personally translate what I just said about vampires and the body and going or comings or whatever. Alright, everybody? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this stuff away and then we'll get a save and we'll call her there, I think. We have earned another notch on Heavy Hands Henry's belt, is surviving being ambushed by 2 vampires during the day. So it's a double ambush, because most people don't expect to be ambushed by vampires during the day. Oh wait, I need to put all these hunting arrows and stuff away. At least we have stuff to go sell to get my clothes repaired. Gosh darn it. Oh, my long noble hauberk is also very messed up. I wish I had some armor repair kits on me so I could fix these things. Oh well. What can you do, everybody? What can you do? I mean, to be fair, we do have the what do you call it? Revenant perk. So technically, we do have some advanced super healing. Not like a vampire super healing where, you know, anything other than a specific series of attacks won't hurt us, but we are very resilient compared to an average human being. Alright, we'll call her there then. I'm calling shenanigans on that last bit. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm calling shenanigans on you. I don't think it was cool that I got ambushed by 2 vampires during the day. At night is one thing. That's when they're supposed to be ambushed by vampires, is at night. During the day, that's not cool, yo. Also, I want to, like, I know there's no way those were really vampires. I know there's no way those were really vampires, because this module has nothing supernatural in it, right? But that was the closest thing I think we've come to outside of the weird demon visions during that one, you know, drinking episode thing, where we almost actually ran into some supernatural stuff. Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch row go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody who checks the VODs here on Twitch, checks the VODs at the YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hilbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Bye.